Welcome to the Troll Patrol live special edition. We are awaiting a press conference from President Trump, expecting to announce Amy Coney Barrett as his nomination for the Supreme Court of the United States. Currently, I'm watching Right Side. Fuck, their graphic is so shitty, I can't even tell what it's called. Right Side something network. Right Side Broadcasting Network. Right Side, your fucking graphics suck. I can't even read what you're called to give you proper credit. That's how stupid goddamn right-wingers are. I was watching it because it was live and C-SPAN was not. C-SPAN still hasn't picked up the coverage yet. Let's check out what Right Side Broadcasting has to say right now.
Received awards for having the best exams in 10 of her courses and served as executive editor of the school's law review.
Ooh, that was C-SPAN kicking in right there. I didn't have it muted. Alright, so Right Side Broadcasting Network, I believe is what it's called. They also have the Trump rally. I guess he's going to hop on Air Force One after this announcement. I'm sure it's a very short flight from there to Pennsylvania. I don't know where he's at in Pennsylvania. Wherever the fuck it is, it's short flight, I'm sure. Here we are. This is, I believe this is Rose Garden, correct? Is there a band playing this, or is this C-SPAN playing this? Now, I've been conflicted about whether to live stream stuff like this. One of the problems with our media in this country is that they gave Trump a shit ton of free press and free coverage, amounting to billions of dollars. And I really don't want to do that. And I feel guilty of it myself, because when we did the RNC a couple weeks ago, you know, I did the last night of the DNC, but I did every night of the RNC. It's there. I'm sorry. I guess I need to change the text color in order for it to show up. It is in the top corner right there. You can't actually see it. It's there. It's more that, you know, it's just blending in. We are still, you know, trial and error on this thing. I haven't been doing the show very long. Very pleased with how it's gone thus far, though. Thank you guys for tuning in, for joining in. Our normal time is every weekday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I take phone calls. If you want to, I'll crack open the phone lines right after we finish this press conference. We'll take a few phone calls. I'm not opposed. After this, do tune in to my friends over at Echoplex Media. It might be a little late for my my followers on the East Coast, but I'll be joining Producer Dave for Operation Catterday. The time is 9 p.m. Pacific, which would make it midnight Eastern. Over at echoplexmedia.com. This is my first time appearing on their Operation Catterday program. I'm really looking forward to it. I believe that's Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, isn't it? I may be mistaken on that. All Karen-looking white women kind of look alike to me, you know. If you don't know about Tennessee Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, she's a real piece of work. She says that we should never change the Constitution, not knowing that it was a change in the Constitution that gave her the right to vote. You know, I should have put their link in the description. That's why you're going to be the producer, sir.
Accompanied by Judge Amy Coney Barrett and family.
All right, here we go. I mean, this is a big deal for this 40, I think she's 48, 49. Well, as I was saying earlier, like, I don't want to give Trump the coverage, but this is history, guys. This is momentous. And she will be the fifth woman to sit on the Supreme Court. I believe I'm correct on that one.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I stand before you today to fulfill one of my highest and most important duties under the United States Constitution, the nomination of a Supreme Court justice.
Now, it is almost a certainty that this woman
is my third
will be
such
seated.
Nomination after Justice Gorsuch and Justice Kavanaugh, and it is a very proud moment indeed. Over the past week, our nation has mourned the loss of a true American legend. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a legal giant and a pioneer for women. Her extraordinary life and legacy will inspire Americans for generations to come. Now we gather in the Rose Garden to continue our never-ending task of ensuring equal justice and preserving the impartial rule of law. Today it is my honor to nominate one of our nation's most brilliant and gifted legal minds to the Supreme Court. She is a woman of unparalleled achievement, towering intellect, sterling credentials, and unyielding loyalty to the Constitution, Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
I mean, congrats to her. This is like main eventing WrestleMania, if you're a wrestler. It's like going to the NBA championship, playing in the Super Bowl.
By Amy's husband, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse.
This is the pinnacle if you're a lawyer.
And their 7 beautiful children. Congratulations to you all. Very special day. With us as well are the First Lady. Thank you, First Lady. Along with Vice President Mike Pence and his amazing wife, Karen. Thank you very much, Mike. Judge Barrett is a graduate of Rhodes College and the University of Notre Dame Law School. At Notre Dame, she earned a full academic scholarship.
Now, I've seen a lot of right-wingers make a big deal about the fact that Joe Biden has been using a teleprompter in his speeches. Every politician uses a teleprompter, you dumb shit. Even Trump, you know, when he's got shit like this to say.
Silberman on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia. Amy then received one of the highest honors a young lawyer could have, serving as a clerk on the Supreme Court for Justice Antonin Scalia. A very highly respected law professor at Notre Dame wrote to Justice Scalia with a one-sentence recommendation: Amy Coney is the best student I ever had. That's pretty good. Justice Scalia hired her shortly thereafter, and we are honored to have his wonderful wife, Maureen. Where is Maureen? Maureen Scalia with us today. Thank you. And our great Secretary of Labor. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Very good genes in that family, I will say. Very good genes. Before joining the bench, Judge
Sounds like
Barrett spent
nepotism to
15
me.
years as a professor at the University of Notre Dame Law School. She was renowned for her scholarship, celebrated by her colleagues and beloved by her students. 3 times she was selected at Notre Dame Distinguished Professor of the Year. When I nominated Judge Barrett to serve on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 7th Circuit in 2017, every law clerk from her time at the Supreme Court endorsed her and endorsed her nomination, writing, quote, "We are Democrats, Republicans, and independents, yet we write to support the nomination of Professor Barrett to be a circuit judge. Professor Barrett is a woman of remarkable intellect and character. She is eminently qualified for the job. And I can tell you, I did that too. I looked and I studied, and you are very
I find that hard to
qualified for
believe.
this job. You are going to be fantastic.
You've
Thank
never
you.
studied
Really
shit.
fantastic. The entire Notre Dame law facility and faculty, everybody at that school also, we got so many letters, also wrote letters of support of Amy's nomination to the 7th Circuit. They wrote, in effect, despite our differences, we unanimously agree that our constitutional system depends upon an independent judiciary staffed by talented people, devoted to the fair and impartial administration of the rule of law, and we unanimously agree that Amy is such a person. For the last 3 years, Judge Barrett has served with immense distinction.
Amy
on the
is
federal
such a
bench.
person.
Amy is more than a stellar scholar
Great
and
people.
judge. She's also a profoundly devoted mother. Her
Trump only
family
nominates
is a
the best
core part
persons.
of who Amy is. She opened her home and her heart and adopted 2 beautiful children from Haiti. Her incredible bond with her youngest child, a son with Down syndrome, is a true inspiration. If confirmed, Justice Barrett will make history as the first mother of school-age children ever to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court. That's good.
I mean, that was their intention. Get as many young people on the court as they could so that they could rule over it for life. They're going to put a good... They're hoping she's going to be on the court 30, 40 years. So she's probably going to serve into the
children,
2050s.
Emma, Vivian, Tess, John Peter, Liam, Juliet, and Benjamin, thank you for sharing your incredible mom with our country. Thank you very much. Amy Coney Barrett will decide cases based on the text of the Constitution as written. As Amy has said, being a judge takes courage. You are not there to decide cases as you may prefer. You are there to do your duty and to follow the law wherever it may take you. That is exactly what Judge Barrett will do on the U.S. Supreme Court. I want to thank the members of the Senate. We have so many of them here today. Thank you very much. I see you in the audience, and you're so proud. But I want to thank you for your commitment and to providing a fair and timely hearing. I know it will be that. Judge Barrett was confirmed to the Circuit Court 3 years ago by a bipartisan vote. Her qualifications are unsurpassed, and her record is beyond reproach. This should be a straightforward and prompt confirmation. Should be very easy. Good luck. It's going to be very quick. I'm sure it'll be extremely non-controversial. We said that the last time, didn't we? Well, thank you all very much, and thank you for being here. That's really great. Thank you.
He can't help himself but to go off the cuff a little bit.
I further urge all members of the other side of the aisle to provide Judge Barrett with the respectful and dignified hearing that she deserves, and frankly, that our country deserves. I urge lawmakers and members of the media to refrain from personal or partisan attacks, and the stakes for our country are incredibly high. Rulings that the Supreme Court will issue in the coming years will decide the survival of our Second Amendment, our religious liberty, our public safety, and so much more.
He's thinking right now the election, the election, the election.
Preserve our priceless heritage
going to decide the election.
A nation of laws, and there is no one better to do that than Amy Coney Barrett. Law and order is the foundation of the American system of justice. No matter the issue, no matter the case before her, I am supremely confident that Judge Barrett will issue rulings based solely upon a fair reading of the law. She will defend the sacred principle of equal justice
what is sad
for
and
citizens
immature?
of every race, color, religion, and creed. Congratulations again to Judge Barrett. I know that you will make our country very, very proud. Please, Amy, say a few words. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. President. I am deeply honored by the confidence that you have placed in me. And I am so grateful to you and the First Lady, to the Vice President and the Second Lady, and to so many others here for your kindness on this rather overwhelming occasion. I fully understand
I can't imagine what
this is
she's
a
going
momentous
through.
decision for a president. And if the Senate does me the honor of confirming me, I pledge to discharge the responsibilities of this job to the very best of my ability. I love the United States, and I love the United States Constitution. I am truly humbled by the prospect of serving.
She says that as she's standing next to the guy that's like, I'm not going to accept the results of the election.
I will be mindful of who came before me.
Question the peaceful transfer of
The flag of
power.
the United States is still flying at half-staff in memory of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg to mark the end of a great American life. Justice Ginsburg began her career at a time when women were not welcome in the legal profession. But she not only broke glass ceilings, she smashed them. For that, she has won the admiration of women across the country and indeed all over the world. Yes. She was a woman of enormous talent and consequence, and her life of public service serves as an example to us all. Particularly poignant to me was her long and deep friendship with Justice Antonin Scalia, my own mentor. Justices Scalia and Ginsburg disagreed fiercely in print, without rancor in person. Their ability to maintain a warm and rich friendship, despite their differences, even
It's
inspired
class
an opera.
interest.
These two great Americans demonstrated that arguments,
These two
even
bourgeoisie.
about matters of great consequence, need not destroy affection. In both my personal and professional relationships, I strive to meet that standard. I was lucky enough to clerk for Justice Scalia, and given his incalculable influence on my life, I am very moved to have members of the Scalia family here today, including his dear wife, Maureen. I clerked for Justice Scalia more than 20 years ago, but the lessons I learned still resonate. His judicial philosophy is mine too. A judge must apply the law as written. Judges are not policymakers, and they must be resolute in setting aside any policy views they might hold. The President has asked me to become the 9th Justice, and as it happens, I'm used to being in a group of 9, my family.
Oh God, how many
Our
fucking
family
kids does
includes
she
me,
have?
my husband Jesse, Emma, Vivian, Tess, John Peter, Liam, Juliet, and Benjamin.
She's one
Vivian
of
and John
those.
Peter, as the President said, were born in Haiti, and they came to us 5 years apart.
Oh yeah,
when
she
they
had
were
adopted
very
kids.
young.
That's all right.
And the most revealing fact about Benjamin, our youngest, is that his brothers and sisters unreservedly identify him as their favorite sibling. Our children obviously
mean.
make our life very full. While I am a judge, I'm better known back home as a room parent, carpool driver, and birthday party planner. When schools went remote last spring, I tried on another hat. Jesse and I became co-principals of the Barrett e-Learning Academy. And yes, the list of enrolled students was a very long one. Our children are my greatest joy,
Happy
even
420
though
to
they
those of you
deprive
in
me
the
of
Central
any
Time
reasonable
Zone.
amount of sleep. I couldn't manage this very full life without the unwavering support of my husband, Jesse. At the start of our marriage, I imagined that we would run our household as partners. As it has turned out, Jesse does far more than his share of the work. To my chagrin, I learned at dinner recently that my children consider him to be the better cook.
So she is literally Jesse's girl.
For 21 years, Jesse has asked me every single morning what he can do for me that day. And though I almost always say nothing, he still finds ways to take things off my plate. And that's not because he has a lot of free time. He has a busy law practice. It's because he is a superb and generous husband, and I am very fortunate.
Yeah, if you don't think honoring RGB's death is booing and chanting vote him out at Trump, and that she wouldn't have been 100% behind that, you are a fucking idiot.
Jesse and I have a life full of relationships, not only with our children, but with siblings, friends, and fearless babysitters, one of whom is with us today. I am particularly grateful to my parents, Mike and Linda Coney. I have spent the bulk of my adulthood as a Midwesterner, but I grew up in their New Orleans home. And as my brother and sisters can also attest,
She got a little of that Creole
Mom and
in
Dad's
her.
generosity extends not only to us, but to more people than any of us could count. They are an inspiration. It is important at a moment like this to acknowledge family and friends. But this evening, I also want to acknowledge you, my fellow Americans. The President has nominated me to serve on the United States Supreme Court, and that institution belongs to all of us. If confirmed, I would not assume that role for the sake of those in my own circle, and certainly not for my own sake. I would assume this role to serve you. I would discharge the judicial oath, which requires me to administer justice without respect to persons, do equal right to the poor and rich, and faithfully and impartially discharge my duties under the United States Constitution. I have no illusions
get to
that the
speak for
road
her,
ahead
and
of
she
me
would
will
have
be
been very proud
easy,
of the
either
people.
for the short term or the long haul. I never imagined that I would find myself in this position. But now that I am, I assure you that I will meet the challenge with both humility and courage. Members of the United States Senate, I look forward to working with you during the confirmation process, and I will do my very best to demonstrate that I am worthy of your support. Thank you.
So there you have it. Almost certainly the next Supreme Court
Come on up,
Justice of the
family.
United States.
Come on up, family. I want to acknowledge Attorney General Bill Barr. Bill, thank you very much for being here. Chief of Staff, thank you very much. Chief, you're doing a great job. And all of the senators, please, we really appreciate it. And I know you're going to have a busy couple of weeks, but I think it's going to be easier than you might think. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Congratulations, Amy.
Now photo op time with the press and all the family get all their shots. I cannot imagine what was going through her head. As I said, it's like the pinnacle if you're a lawyer. It's fucking awesome for her. I wonder if she's upset that a complete fucking doofus, that an absolute imbecile is the one that nominated her, and if that taints her opinion of it. It took the absolute biggest piece of shit being in office in order for her to get a spot on the Supreme Court. She's a smart woman. I'm sure she realizes the gravity of that. Anyone honest with themselves wouldn't accept it, I would think. You've got a fucking reality show host nominating you to the Supreme Court. A man who couldn't even garner half of the country that voted. I don't think they care, though, especially religious people like that. It's like the manifest destiny shit. They believe that they were ordained by God to be there. That it's not about illegitimate clown show host over here. They think God set everything in motion, and that Trump is just a tool of God. My view has always been that judges tend to do the right thing when they go to the Supreme Court. Gorsuch has been a good judge. Roberts overall has been a good judge. I think the founders were incredibly insightful in making it a lifetime appointment. More masks, or more unmasked people than not there. Shit. Too long, not gonna read. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, have you got the balls to call in? I'm not gonna read what the fuck you said. You want to give us a ring, son? 917-830-4359. If you've got the balls, call in. Stop fucking typing out shit. You don't have a fucking phone? I'm telling you a phone number. That's how stupid I think you are. You don't have a phone to call in? 917-830-4359. I'll give you a platform to say whatever the fuck you want to say. Because I'm not going to sit here on a live stream and read all your fucking bullshit and correct it. I don't give a shit enough, so call in. What up, Pumpkin Spice? Come on, Poopy Loopy. 917-830-4359. Give us a ring. I want to hear what you got to say. Everybody is on the edge of their seats right now. Will Poopy Loopy call in? They wrote a goddamn dissertation in my chat that I did not read. Are they going to call in and talk to us since they have so fucking much to say? 917-830-4359. Poopy Loopy, give us a call. It's a Saturday night. I feel like partying. We got Operation Catterday coming up later tonight. I'm going to be over on Echoplex Media. You just typed your as in possessive your, right? You apostrophe R-E are stupid. Therefore, yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to read whatever fucking bullshit you typed. Are you too lazy to call in and talk to me? I'll be over at Echoplex Media in 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 7 seconds. Operation Catterday tonight. Because everybody knows I love some cats. So I'm looking very, very much forward to Operation Catterday with producer Dave and my friends over at Echoplex Media. It's always excuses with dumbass right-wingers. Your phone is charging and dead. Jesus fucking Christ. My patience is charging and dead. Poopy Loopy. But anyway, Amy Coney Barrett is absolutely an accomplished jurist. So I feel sorry for her that she was named to the Supreme Court by an absolute buffoon. Operation Catterday over at Echoplex Media. EchoplexMedia.com. I will be there 5 hours, 27 minutes, 51 seconds. I'm going to be joining my friends over at Echoplex Media. Please tune in for that. If you haven't already, give us a like, a share, a subscribe, whatever platform you're on, whatever nomenclature that they use. If you've got any conservative friends, please have them call in during the regular show. Weeknights, 8 p.m. Eastern. On Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, so many other different streams. Check the description of whatever platform that you're watching right now. Has all the informations links to the Freakin shop. You can get you a Right Wingers or Morons t-shirt, something with the Troll Patrol on it. I guess we're not going to have Poopy Loopy joining us. Because that's... I've taken several bong hits since we've been on. Poopy Loopy, I'm Stoopy. Call in and argue with me. Now's your chance. 917-830-4359. I'm going to give him another minute or two. I had all kinds of thoughts about the Supreme Court pick. How is Trump a buffoon? Do I have to answer that? Like, ever since I've been alive, Trump has been a joke. He's a joke in all the media he was portrayed in. He's a stupid motherfucker. I don't even have to go into that. We did a whole episode on that. Go ahead, you can go to YouTube. That's where the archives of the Troll Patrol lives. You can go to YouTube. You can see my whole episode where I lay out all the people calling him stupid. From Rex Tillerson, Mattis. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of fucking explaining shit. Are you listening to me? God, I can show you a whole list of people that worked for him that have called him fucking stupid. Anyone that's ever fucking met him has called him fucking stupid. Why do people keep arguing with me on this? And then they're like, oh, typical leftist, can't explain shit. Jesus Christ, it's demonstrably true. Look at him. He speaks on a fucking second grade level, you stupid fuck. Did I say he was racist? You're just coming in here fucking trying to get me off on shit. Call the fuck in, Poopy Loopy. I've been waiting on you. I want to go eat dinner. Phone lines open, 917-830-4359. If you will call in and talk to me, I will explain everything to your dumb ass. And see, here's, like, what did I say earlier when Trump was reading off of a teleprompter? I was like, right-wingers keep speaking about Joe Biden being on a teleprompter. What the fuck are they talking about? All politicians use teleprompters. Dumb fucks. Orange Man 2020. Okay. Sure. If that's what you think, I don't think very highly of you. I don't think anybody can look. He just said there's no evidence he's used a teleprompter. We just watched him using a teleprompter. Just moments ago. Moments ago. You saw it. I don't... Right-wingers are fucking morons. That is something, because what was it, Penn Jillette that had asserted that it was quite possible that Trump was illiterate? But he did indeed. He just read a speech off a teleprompter. Are you joking me? I can't tell if you're trolling or you're just that stupid, Poopy Loopy. Will you please call in next time and say, like, I will ban you from chatting if you keep doing this shit and typing out paragraphs. I want you to call in. That's what has to happen, or otherwise I will ban you from chatting. I don't want to have to do that, okay? I like Penn. Who the fuck doesn't like Penn? What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck, right-wingers are morons. Alright, I will catch you guys Monday night, 8 Eastern, for the Troll Patrol Live. Don't forget about the freaking news first thing in the morning. I mean, why am I leaving? Because I was just here to do the Supreme Court Justice announcement. I do a show every weeknight, 8 Eastern. Subscribe, follow, like, share my shit. Call in and argue with me. Yes, bye Poopy Loopy. Have a fantastic evening. Catch me later on tonight on Operation Catterday on Echo Play.